OhYoNameTaty back again with another video. In today's video, we will be doing the review to the Flash, Season 5, Episode 7. So let's get right into it. Okay, so it starts off with fine-ass Chris Klein, and they're at the hospital well, he's at the hospital to, visit Grace on Thanksgiving. It's festive. She unconscious, but, he want her to know that he there every day. And so Barry fine-ass come, and might I say, even though I already called him fine, might I say that they are making Barry look more and more like a daddy every episode, and I am here for it, okay? I'm just like, is it just me? But this Barry is different from season 3. This Barry is different from season 4, 2, and 1. He is just a daddy somehow. I don't know. Maybe it's the stubble going on that they not like forcing Grant to shave as hard as he was in season 1 or 2, because it's like stubble, and I don't ever remember Barry having stubble in season 1, 2, or 3. It was a little stubble here and there in season 4, but that's because he went to prison, whatever, that storyline. But now in season 5, I'm just like, okay, I'm here for the little stubble. Like, I likes it. It's good. He looks good. He feels good. He smells great. It's great. Let's go.
Hashtag hand models. Wow, I feel famous already. Oh, man. Mom, I'm sorry.
You know what? I have to say this. They did some great casting when it came to casting Jessica as their daughter. And I'm not just saying that because the looks, but obviously she looks like them, but I'm saying like she's a great actress. Like, look at her. She's of age, like, she's over 30, and you would think a person over 30 has different mannerisms from a person that's in their 20s, and you could definitely tell that she's acting like teenager-ish or slightly in her early 20s. And her facial expressions, the way she carries herself, is very much younger than the age she is in real life. And that's just great acting to me. Like, she's a great actor. I just wanted to say that.
His life on the line for others, that is what I love most about him. But yeah, it does keep me up at night.
And so they said that we were gonna be diving more into Barry's disappearance throughout the entirety of the Flash series until up to the point where he disappears. So that's why they haven't been talking about it so heavily. It's because they're going to be discussing it periodically throughout the entire series up until the time that he disappears in 2024. And I think that they're going to be doing it the same year as, well, they're going to be doing it the same. Well, I don't know. Maybe they'll do it as the same year as it is, in 2024, and it'll really be 2024. I don't know if they'll do like, oh, it's 2021 and we're going to do the storyline of 2024. I don't know what they're going to do. But they did say that they were going to be periodically talking about it. So that was just a little glimpse of Iris expressing that she doesn't sleep well at night because she's, thinking about it all the time and blah, 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 whatever. I had to change angles because it was dark in here. So it's a little bit to the side. Don't mind it. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so it comes back from commercial, and we see a little flashback of how Grace and, I was about to say Grace and Frankie, that TV show. I love that TV show, by the way. Well, Netflix original show. But it comes back to, and we find out that Chris Klein is actually her uncle. That's not her father, that's her uncle. Her parents died in a car accident. A meta-human ended up killing them or something like that. It was like some accident, whatever. A meta-human killed them, whatever. And so she ends up going to live with her uncle. Her uncle is mean and grouchy, and he's the worst version ever of Uncle Buck. Y'all remember that movie, Uncle Buck? I loved that movie growing up. And so, like, she living with, they showing a little flashback, and she living with him, and she wake up in this little cot-looking ass bed, and she, he don't know what to feed her. I mean, she a little kid, and I would do better than him. And I'm a kid myself. I would take care of her better than he doing. I wouldn't live with his ass either. It looked like hell living with him. So, yeah, I would hate it too.
What's going on? I'm seeing a massive electrical surge at the power station downtown. Barry, Nora, you're up.
This part was so tight! Oh, it's coming up, it's coming up, it's coming up. Watch when they do the slow-mo. They love that slow-mo shit, y'all. They love doing that slow-mo. Whoever is editing, they love doing that slow-mo thing.
I think we found it.
It's lightning.
You know what I'm gonna start doing? Every episode, every review that I see Grant in his super suit, I'm gonna compliment his ass. Because I like the fucking suit. I think it fits right in every aspect of it. The belt, the ass, the... you know, the build of it. It looks good. He looks good. He looks like he smells good. He just looks good. Okay? Now, a lot of people were saying that how could younger season 1 version of Barry outrun Lightning, but this version, not this version, but this older, more experienced Barry could not. Because in season 1, I think episode 15, episode 15, when Joe and Barry were in the car together and they were talking about how he thinks Iris is in love with him and he in love with her, blah, 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 blah. And it started raining. And then as soon as the lightning was about to hit the car, he got Joe and zoomed out of there. And I just feel like it's not, to me, it's not that big of a deal because they have to have conflict in the show. So some things are not gonna really add up when it comes to Barry's ability because they have to make some type of conflict in the show. So sometimes he's gonna win and sometimes he's not gonna win. So that's just my take on it. This was just so sad. But I was relieved too because I was like, but you know what? You know what should have happened? This is what kind of made me like, what the fuck? Okay, he was dead for probably like, what, 5 to 10 seconds he was dead? He was dead. Why didn't she start vanishing? It doesn't matter if he would have came back alive or not. The fact that he was dead, she should have started vanishing. I saw Back to the Future, okay? I know. Wait, no, was it Back to the Future? Was it the first one or was it the second one? I think it was the second one. It was the second one. Back to the Future, the second one. I saw the damn movie. I know what's supposed to happen because if what's the name Daddy and Mama didn't kiss, he started vanishing because they didn't kiss in time and they wasn't kissing in time enough. So he was vanishing, his brothers and sister was vanishing. I know what the fuck is supposed to happen, okay? So I'm saying Nora supposed to be vanishing, and I don't think Iris is pregnant. It's too early, it's too soon. They barely had their 1-year anniversary. Good for y'all, whatever. So I don't think she pregnant or not. I think it was just a mistake on, you know, the writers and yeah, I don't think she's pregnant. I think it was just a mistake because she is supposed to start vanishing. He died for 5 to 10 seconds, okay? Okay, so Caitlin and Cisco went to go talk to Sherlock. His name is Sherlock to me. I'm not calling him no Sherlock shit. They went to go talk to Sherlock, and you know he's expressing that he don't want to be no Thanksgiving and blah 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 blah. And so Caitlin taking upon her dumb ass self to invite Sherlock to the damn Thanksgiving dinner. Like, bitch, you a +1 yourself. A +1 can't invite a +1. Like, you know what, Caitlin got a problem with inviting people over to other people's events and shit. She did the same thing in season 2 with Jay, invited him every fucking where. Like, oh, Jay, come with me, Team Flash, whatever. She did the same thing with fucking Julian in season 3. Oh, Julian, you could be a part of Team Flash. And come to the Christmas dinner. Like, oh my God. Like, they can't get nobody else to, like, somebody that actually planned the event should invite somebody that they want to invite. Not you, Caitlin. This ain't your event. Just because you brought a little peach pie. No, she made pumpkin. We know she made pumpkin. Just because she made a little pumpkin pie don't mean you can invite people over that ain't supposed to be invited, okay? You is not the event planner. I think I went cross-eyed for a second. But you are not the event planner, okay, Caitlin? Anyway. Okay, so I think it's another flashback with Chris Klein and Grace. I don't know the guy's name on the show. It's like Owen or something like that. I don't like it, so I'm gonna go with Chris Klein. So they're in the principal's office and he the principal is telling him that she said rat bastard. And I'm like, girl, that's the best you got? That wasn't nothing, you know? I mean, it's still inappropriate for a child to say, but I'm like, she could do better than that. But yeah, he's like, why would you say that? You can't be saying stuff like that. And she was like, you say it all the time when they call you into work. You hate your job. And she was like, and I hate your little stupid ass, and you hate your little stupid ass too. And I was just like, yes, girl, because he is being a bad parent. He is being a bad parental guidance person, okay? He is just not doing well at his job. And, you know, I like that part. So I can't wait for Gracie to wake up, and I hope she got, like, some Meditech, too. Or she become a metahuman or something like that. That would be cool. Okay. So we about to watch a scene with that weather bitch girl. Yeah. Because she trying to, oh yeah, before we watch the scene, let me tell y'all what happened in this episode. Okay, so when we saw Barry die for them 5 seconds, it's because there was a storm, a thunderstorm, and it came out of nowhere, and they think it's Weather Wizard. Turns out it's his daughter, Jocelyn. I'm calling her Jocelyn. I don't like Joss. And she got Meditech or whatever, and she's weather bitch, whatever. Weather girl, whatever.
She's here. So, the rotten apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
It is raining outside, yet ain't neither one of them wet. Like, it's raining. Where is, like, their hair should be toe up.
We held up our end of the bargain. You got your dad. There's no reason to hurt anybody.
And he looks fine as hell. Weather Wizard is fine. That little haircut he got with the beard.
Dad.
That's a pretty cool staff.
And y'all know this is Iris, right? This is Iris pretending to be him. And she's being extra, like, girl, we know you can act. Stop trying to show off, like. Now, how she moved that thing with a, I didn't know she could move objects with that thing. I didn't know that.
Oh, don't feel bad. He was a selfish dick who abandoned his family. Anyway.
So you wanted to kill him? She is a weird ass bitch. Like, girl. And where'd she get that outfit from? She ain't a speedster. She can't afford to just, she ain't a speedster, which means she can't create that outfit real fast. So she took months to perfect this cute ass outfit. I like it. I like the outfit.
I'm so.
And she had to get her hair prepared for the scene and all that. You know, like, it takes a lot to be a villain. Like, you gotta get your hair right, your outfit gotta be right. Whew. Or they gonna laugh at you.
Thanks. I'm gonna follow her.
Wait, are you serious right now?
What?
You almost just died. Again, and you don't seem to care.
Where's this coming from? You know how dangerous our job is.
Our job?
You lose me and all for your job.
Nora.
Girl, she is so mad. And you know what? I'm sweating. It's hot as hell. You know what? I'm not even mad at her this time around. I'm really not. Watching the entire episode, I'm not mad at her because I would feel the same way. She died in her arms. Imagine someone dying in your arms and then they come back to life and they want to do it all over again. Knowing that you just experienced that, you know. So she does have a point, and she has a valid point. So I'm not mad at her for being upset at Barry and Iris. I'm really not. I'm really not upset with it. But it does come with the territory, and she was so excited the first couple of episodes that Barry was the Flash, and she got to see her dad in action and all that stuff. But then when she found out that the things that he has done, from what she's read in the museum, comes with a cost, then she started to feel a different type of way. So, you know, she can feel however the hell she want to feel though. So Nora and Barry have a talk or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Just watch my reaction video. Yeah, because I don't feel like talking about it again. Whatever. You know, she had a point. I already said she had a point. So they show another flashback of Grace and Chris Klein and how the Enlightenment caused a different type of havoc on Central City. I mean, yeah, it wasn't what DeVoe wanted, but I feel like DeVoe kind of, in a way, still got what he wanted. as a villain, you know, he just made even more terrible people in the world. So in a way, you know, he didn't control anybody, but in a way, he just made Central City worse than what it was, villain-wise. Because, you know, it was one big, no, was it three? No, it was one big satellite that crashed. Particles of it, pieces of it crashed in different areas of Central City. And so there are going to be a lot more metahumans than just the ones that we saw. A lot more. Okay, a lot more. Okay, but Chris Klein is just the big bad of the season, but it's gonna be a lot more. Okay, so Barry saves the day, blah blah blah, whatever. He get that weather girl out the way.
I live in a world full of metaphones and meta weather vanes. What's next, my electric toothbrush?
Till we figure out how to remove those shards, better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Well, now that Martin and...
Why is he so loud? Did y'all see how he got an octave louder, like when he started talking?
Well, might just be us and Nora this year. Caitlin and Cisco are skipping Thanksgiving.
What?
I didn't understand that either. Like, why were they skipping Thanksgiving again?
It wasn't so much the taste as it was the crunch.
Wait, are you actually saying?
Yes, that was the year I found out why Grandma Esther's yams tasted so.
Why would yams be crunchy? Are yams supposed to be crunchy? I have never tasted one crunch yam.
So the year you stopped eating Grandma Esther's yams?
I didn't say all that.
That's nasty. What if she cooked like gravy or like chitlins or something like that? That's disgusting.
And also to family, right? And to friends, old and new.
He about to say something stupid.
Colonizers who conquered this land.
What?
And the,
Remember?
colonizers.
White.
Yes, I know, but...
I'm glad he knew that they just take what they want. They sure do. Okay, so it goes to Nora and Barry, and they're talking, having a discussion. And I feel like she kind of forgave Barry and Iris a little bit fast, but it is Thanksgiving. You're supposed to be thankful, so we'll let it go. And she's basically telling him, like, blah, 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 I get it, blah, 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 I'm gonna save you. Yeah. And so that kind of ends the scene or whatever. And so we about to watch this last little scene with Iris.
Guys, this better be good.
Yeah, we've got an after Thanksgiving tradition called sleeping. So.
Very fast, like, bitch, you lying. He said, bitch, you know damn well we wasn't sleeping. He was like, girl, if that's what you call sleeping, I don't think this one. I mean, we were laying. Okay, let me stop. I was about to say something so inappropriate, but I took it back. I swallowed it. Okay. It was not appropriate. Okay, blah, 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 we don't care. So they find out who the hell Chris Klein is, blah, 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 who cares? Yeah, so, I still kind of don't understand what, oh, because it was in him. Okay, so the metal strap was previously in him. That's why it has such a gravitational, that's why he has a gravitational pull with the thing. Because I was trying to figure out, like, what is that thing, like, how can he, but then again, how is it making him stronger? Did he already know how to fight? Or something, like, I don't, like, was he a boxer or a construct, like, what is he? Like, because he knows, as we've seen previously in the earlier episodes, we know that he can fight. So, I'm trying to figure out, like, what does that meta tech have to do with him knowing how to fight? Maybe they'll do another flashback where we find more, you know, find out more about him and his personal life and how he really grew to become who he is. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and